Okay, welcome back. We're going to be looking at Revelation chapter 13 in the New Testament of the Bible. Revelation chapter 13 in the New Testament of the Bible and onwards. We're going to be speaking about the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is a prophecy in the Bible about how the world is going to have the Antichrist arrive and the beast arrive. And the Antichrist and the beast are going to ensure that most of the world follows them. Most of the world worships them. Anyone who is not a born-again Christian will worship them. And the Bible gives a clear warning in the book of Revelation that you are not to accept a mark on your right hand or your forehead, a mark, a number, or a name. A mark, a number, or a name is not to be accepted ever on your right hand or your forehead. Because if you accept such a mark, you will burn in hell forever, and there'll never be any forgiveness for you. The mark will be given to you after you've worshipped the beast, after you've shown allegiance to the beast, his image, and the Antichrist. It's an act of worship before you accept it. If you accept it, you'll be allowed to buy and sell in the Antichrist's new world order. But the Bible says very clearly that you should reject the mark, the name, or the number on your right hand or your forehead at all costs. Because if you take it, you'll burn forever in hell. But the Bible makes it very clear that if you do take it, the Antichrist, the beast, they'll ensure that you are beheaded for doing so. But it is better to be beheaded and to reject the mark and to reject the worship of anything but the triune God of the Bible. It's better to reject that and worship the true God and be beheaded than it is to go to hell forever. So let's have a look at the book of Revelation in the New Testament, chapter 13 onwards, to see what it says. So they worshipped the dragon who gave authority to the beast, and they worshipped the beast, saying, "Who is like the beast? Who is able to make war with him?" And he was given a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and he was given authority to continue for 42 months. Then he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God, to blaspheme his name, his tabernacle, and those who dwell in heaven. It was granted to him to make war with the saints, aka Christians, and to overcome them. And authority was given him over every tribe, tongue, and nation. And all who dwell on the earth will worship him, whose names have not been written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. aka, if your name's not in the book of life before this happens, and you accept the mark of the beast, you'll burn forever in hell. If anyone has an ear, let him hear. He who leads into captivity shall go into captivity, so you're not to help the beast in his plan. He who kills with a sword must be killed with a sword. You're not to kill people for the beast, or you will be killed. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So those who endure as a Christian during this time, they will show their faith and their patience to God. The beast from the earth. Then I saw another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb and spoke like a dragon. And he exercises all the authority of the first beast in his presence, and causes the earth and those who dwell in it to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. He performs great signs, so that he even makes fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. And he deceives those who dwell on the earth by those signs which he was granted to do in the sight of the beast, telling those who dwell on the earth to make an image to the beast who was wounded by the sword and lived. He was granted power to give breath to the image of the beast, so that the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast to be killed. So if you reject the worship of the image of the beast, you will be killed. But that is better for you than burning forever in hell for worshipping this beast and his image. He causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand, or on their forehead, on their foreheads, and that no one may buy or sell except one who has the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him who has understanding calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 666. Then a third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If anyone worships the beast and his image, and receives his mark on his forehead or on his hand, he himself shall also drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out full strength into the cup of his indignation. He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, aka Jesus, and the smoke of their torment ascends forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night, who worship the beast and his image, and whoever receives a mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are those who kept the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. Then I heard a voice from heaven saying to me, Write, Blessed are the dead who die in the Lord from now on. Yes, says the Spirit, that they may rest from their labours and their works follow them. And I saw something like a sea of glass mingled with fire, and those who have the victory over the beast, over his image and over his mark, and over the number of his name, standing on the sea of glass, having harps of God, they sing the song of Moses. So there is victory for rejecting the mark of the beast. We need to make sure that we reject the mark of the beast at all costs. If anyone ever offers you a mark on your right hand or forehead, or a number or a name of which without it you can't buy or sell, or if anyone asks you to worship any type of image, reject it at all costs, because the moment you do, the moment you reject it, you will be beheaded, you'll be killed, but you will avoid hellfire. If you take the mark of the beast, or if you worship the image of the beast, you will burn forever in hell. So reject the mark on your right hand or your forehead at all costs. And remember that at the end of this story, at the end of this prophecy, Jesus is coming on his white horse, and he is coming to defeat all of the enemies of himself with all of the armies of heaven. And we'll see him, we'll visibly see him. And the beast and his armies will be defeated. The evil of the world will be destroyed. But read the book of Revelation yourself in the New Testament. Get an Orthodox Study Bible 2008 and read it. Thanks for listening. Subscribe, like and comment. And until next time, take care.